Hey guys, it's Jim, and I wanted to take you through this site, taxplanningco.com, which I presently have for sale over on Flippa. So this is a really unique property. This is a website that I've designed as an informational portal. The information here, the big broad subjects all sort of revolve around tax planning, inheritance taxes, and strategies for tax planning. And so that's what you'll see the primary amount of content is going to be about. Now, at this point, I have the content basically, pulling in only stuff that's in the English language, but it could be anything that's, related to taxes internationally. So even, expats or folks around the world, whether they're in Europe, Britain, Africa, there's different subjects here that, are going to come up with relation to taxes. Wouldn't be hard to kind of focus this in on just U.S. tax information, but for the sake of making this sort of a high traffic informational portal, I've left it so that, we get information from taxes around the world. So that's one key feature here, and you'll see there's a lot of tags already coming in. These basically come in and are auto created based on the posts. And let's just talk a little bit about the auto content that's done here. So I basically have my own way of digging out sort of long tail keywords, and then I use those with tool that's built in here to the website that you're going to get with the sale that automatically finds content for you and curates it, and it's based on the searches on these long tail keywords that I've put in. So that sort of works on two levels. Number one, these keywords are extremely relevant to the topic of tax planning, and on level two, because these are longer tail keywords, we are, and because of the SEO structure and the way I've got this site built, you're basically getting posts on a daily basis that are targeting these long tail keywords, which are, have competition, but they're easier to rank for than keywords, that are really popular, like tax planning or, file my taxes right now. So what we're doing here is building up a long-term, investment property in taxplanningco.com that is just going to continue to build content around these long-tail keywords, which, to my mind, is really the way to build up long-term traffic. And it's been proven lots of times that long-tail traffic is actually, tends to convert better on ads and offers that you present to them on your website anyway, because they're looking for very specific answers to very specific questions, and so that's kind of what we're doing here with the content. Now, the presentation is really cool here. So what you see is the featured up here. We've got this inheritance tax planning section down here, and then recent articles. What's cool is that these are all dynamic. So, you may come here for 2, 3, 4 days and see a couple of the same videos, but, what's popular, what's in here in under inheritance tax planning, what's here under recent, these things are all, possibly changing on a day-to-day basis. It just depends on, how they've been set up within these different little components. So some of them, like what's popular here, this is all, ranked by the number of comments that are added to each of the posts. And so, these are the most popular, and as new posts come in with more comments, those will replace what you see here. And this featured, that will change based on other factors. Inheritance tax planning, these may just be random videos that come from what I have populated on the site under this subject of inheritance tax planning. So things change on this front page. It's very dynamic and sort of that news portal type presentation, and And that's the whole idea here is that, you've really got sort of a hub for information on tax planning. And then, as I talked about in the notes on the Flippa auction, basically you've got this really unique ad system built into the site as well, which lets you present your offers, whether they're AdSense ads or ClickBank offers or CPA, cost per action type offers, whatever it is, even your own personal business, if you're, in the accounting business or something like that, you can basically present those ads, and then as you can see here, they rotate. You can rotate through those every, I think mine's set to 5 seconds or something like that. You can change the time frames. They've all got different banners that you can load here. You can rotate here on these types on the sidebar. Your header leaderboard type ads can rotate. So you're not really just being one-dimensional with just AdSense ads or just ClickBank offers. And what that really makes it sort of a hybrid system that lets you sort of monetize this site in so many different ways. And what's cool about tax planning is that it's a big subject under that personal finance niche. And so, what I like about this domain and about this site is that, you're really not just boxed into, only tax time, filing taxes type information here. Tax planning is something that takes place year round for businesses, for personal investors, for expatriates around the world. So, it's a broad subject. It could be global. It doesn't just have to be the U.S. And so, and then of course the people who are looking for tax planning information are, people that, in general have personal finance type needs. They want to know about building their wealth and about retirement planning and about, a variety of subjects. And so you've got potential to place offers in front of them with the ads here, that are relevant to them, that don't just have to do with taxes. So this isn't all about, selling people TurboTax for 3 months out of the year and then, the site is dormant, for the other 9 months. This is really a portal that you can generate revenue from all year. So that's what, I wanted to go over here. I also, you're probably seeing how this ad works over here. This bottom ad on the sidebar is made to float, as people scroll down the page. So, little things like that really make this site unique, really make it stand out, and, I think add to the potential for a return on investment for you. And so this really fits well into, people's portfolios who, already have offers or sites that are for the personal finance niche, or who want to get into that personal finance niche. This is really a good site for that. And so, stick around. I'll have some other videos here on the auction and here on my YouTube channel. So you can either subscribe to my channel or, just watch on Flippa, and we'll continue to share more information and more insights into this website with you. Thanks a lot for joining me.